What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ragebaiting with Spider-Man. First off, I want to say thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers, and because of that, I feel like the least I can do is give you guys a 50k special. We have 5 games this video, 40 minutes long. It took me a lot of time to make this, but let's go ahead and jump into game number 1. So starting it off, I noticed that there was a Hella here. I went directly for her. It just seemed like the perfect person to go for because she was behind the healer. She came out late out of the spawn.
Oh my god, that took too long.
Now, I did struggle quite a bit, but at least we were successful with the elimination. And because of that, now we can begin rage baiting her. Her healers didn't even notice that I was fighting her. The rocket wasn't even paying like too much attention. She got rezzed, unfortunately, when I was trying to get there. So I went ahead, pushed back in again. I tried to do whatever I could, but we were successful. She didn't have her crow to get away or hide or anything like that. And so we were able to get her. Now, mind you, she knows she's died 2 times already very quickly. And it was because of a Spider-Man. So her idea is she's gonna go ahead and make the swap and pull out the next best counter, Scarlet Witch. Now, I don't really struggle with Scarlet Witches, especially when they're alone, because although they do have an aimbot, as long as you waste the invisibilities that they have and use a get over here combo, you can get her.
They're running back into the spawn.
Now, by this time, her team was starting to come out the spawn. They noticed that I was there, and they were not happy with that.
Peels?
They're coming, man.
W peels?
And there was an Elsa just starting to peel for her.
Oh, she wasted another one. Where is she though?
So she came to me, left her team, and because of that, we were able to get a very easy elimination. And mind you, she wasted the invisibility to try and get to me. And of course, I got to take advantage of that, fight her, and then we sent her to the spawn. And mind you, the people who were peeling for her, they're now making their way to the point. She was in a very big hurry to try and get to the team. She tried to get as close as possible, and I think it was to get to that beacon.
It was one shot already.
And I knew that if she got rezzed by the beacon and she was by the rocket, there was no way I'm going to be able to kill her again. So I tried to destroy, but lucky for me, it was already one shot. So she was sent back into the spawn. And now I'm waiting. She's taking her sweet time coming out, though.
I'll get pulled out.
Waiting for their team.
It looked like she now waited to regroup with her team before she came back out. Now, in this situation, I should have fallen back. There was not much I can do, but I stayed, and that was the death of me. Now, she's regrouped. They're all together. I do have my ult, which I want to save for her. It looks like now she's fully targeting me, and so I went ahead and ulted her with the thought,
we got her,
that she wouldn't have her invisibility. So it was like just luck based. I was just gonna go for it. If she went invisible, she went invisible, but I didn't want to risk dying because there was also the Bucky there. But anyways, she ended up coming out the spawn and then went directly towards the point, and so I followed her through to it and then got her. Now, the thing about this is that I've remembered from, if you guys remember a past video where we ended up eliminating a Twitch streamer, he was trying to bait me into the portal, and so I fell for it, and then I went through it, and I got eliminated, and I learned my lesson from that time. She tried to trick me. I knew it. She tried to bait me into that portal. I'm not falling for it. And since I've gotten bamboozled by this trick before, I wasn't going to fall for it again. So now I do not enter the portal unless I hear that sound. And thanks to that, I was saved here and was able to get her.
Now she's falling into it.
Huh? Huh? I don't even know what to say to that. She thought that maybe she'd be able to get her ult off in time, and so she just went ahead and used it. Oh, I struggled. Her idea was not to ult me. What? Honestly, I feel like I made a mistake canceling her ult because you'll notice that it dropped it to 50%. If I would have just ran away and then let her use it, it would have dropped it all the way to 0%.
Who'd they swap to now?
But anyways, they now made the swap and pulled out Mr. Fantastic. Usually the rage bait ends here, but because it's a 1v1, there's health packs nearby. I did it.
We got this. We can push it.
Oh my gosh, shout out that health pack.
Oh, you went down.
And shout out the health pack. It made this fight completely winnable. Because of that, he dropped my health all the way down. Without a health pack, there's no way I can win against him. So
door on point, door on point.
And just the fact that there's multiple all around this area, I can always just come right back and keep using them. And as long as there's no healers to help him or anyone to back him up, I think I could win that fight. It didn't last long because one of his teammates came out to help him. It looks like Ultron is now backing him. And then there's the fact that we're in overtime. I need to try and win this round, so I fell back to help my team out. We ended up getting the point, but now we just have to make sure we clear any and everything that popped up here. I saw Fantastic. He ended up getting eliminated. There was also Strange and other people fighting around. And so we just, I was trying to do what I could, but my team was putting in that work, and they were getting everyone. I just went ahead and ulted because, I mean, I had it, and it was to secure the round, so I thought it was well worth it.
Nice.
3-11 the first round. Yeah. Now that is how the first round ended. They swapped to Mr. Fantastic, and I thought they would maybe stay on that, but towards the end of the first round, they just went ahead and swapped back to Scarlet Witch. So they thought, I guess, that the strategy just wasn't working too well, and they were going to continue playing Scarlet. So because of that, we can at least continue the rage baiting here against them.
Boom, down smash. Yes. Okay, I don't think there's a rocket, so we're good.
Now, there's no rocket to res her. She sent to the spawn. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 other people there, so I wasn't all too worried. Let them pass right by me. For example, the squirrel girl, she just kept walking. Then I spotted her. And right when I saw her, I went for her. She wasted both invisibilities. But the problem is, no! Ultron, why are you saving her?
Yeah.
The Ultron from last round who was helping her when she was on Fantastic is now helping her out here. And it looks like she now has some people actually peeling for her. But regardless, they ended up getting on point, ulting. I waited till the cloak ult went away and then went for the kill.
Oh, we got her. Did she get res?
I looked around, make sure there's no one there like an Ultron to help her out, or there's no res or rocket beacon that could bring her back. I went and sat in this corner where I knew she wouldn't see me at all, right? And so I went for her, but the problem is now she has Cloak helping her out, so I had to fall back.
Well, he's gonna come to me.
I'm thinking he sees that I'm 1 HP, or he thinks I'm 1 HP. He's gonna come and push me, and he's gonna have confidence because there's healers with him. And so I wanted him to get to me so I can pull my ult out. And just like that, they ended up coming out, and I was able to hit them with an ult, sent them to the spawn, grabbed the health pack, and then ran directly towards the back of their spawn. And mind you, their healers, I highly doubt that they're going to turn around, come back, or else, you know, they're not going to help their tanks on the point. So I wasn't too worried about anyone else peeling for them. Now, her strategy was to go all the way around and go through the other side, but I spotted her, went for her. She wasted both invisibilities. I had to fall back, get a health pack, just because there was also Elsa.
Look at this guy.
Mag on point. Mag on point. Look.
Someday.
You gotta get to the point.
And I just hid, and that's the idea, is make sure you just hide, because then they have to get to the point, or else they're pretty much throwing, and they're gonna turn it into like a 5v4 situation.
One of them on Widow.
Oh!
So cold.
Yeah, boy. Instantly got traded out as soon as I got that elimination, but at least that was the end of the game. These are the stats for the game. They ended up going 7 and 16, so we did give them quite a couple of eliminations. But anyways, that was the first game. She said, love you. What the hell? Did we joy bait on accident, bro? And I think we just accidentally joy baited someone. But this next game, so this was like in the last few days of last season, but something so crazy happened that I just had to share it with you guys. So as you guys see here, I was just vibing out. I was literally listening to music and just singing along the whole time. And this is one of those games where I'm not really rage baiting, because at the time the season's about to end, and I was waiting, you know, to play the new season and then make videos on season 7. And so the problem with that is I ended up seeing the Spider-Man. He was pushing the healers. I just went ahead, saved the healer. After that, went on about my day and continued just looking around. And as you see here, I'm not sitting in the spawn. I'm not playing like in the usual way that I usually do. I saw the Spider-Man swing right past me. I just let him go. I saw that there was a cloak. You know, usually if I'm going to play Spider-Man the regular way, I'm probably going to dive the healers. So I was just going for them.
Is he mad that I killed him? Chill, Spidey.
And I guess he was a little upset that I killed him earlier, so when he sees me, he sort of focuses and goes directly for me. I'm just vibing, swinging around. I'm seeing that my team's also holding it really well.
Yo, my team loves me. What the heck?
I ended up getting support from the Invisible Woman shield, Magneto with the bubble. Ended up 1v1ing right here.
Oh, barely.
I barely ended up getting him, but we got him. Now, all these ults start dropping. I'm still singing and just listening to music. This is how the Spider-Man went ahead, got eliminated. And so we continue on, right? And I'm seeing like there's a Hulk. He's fighting my team.
Can't even pull him.
So I see the cloak. I start going for her. As soon as I do, oh! Spider-Man ends up trying to counter dive me.
Thank you for heals. Oh, they're pushing you. They're pushing you. Oh, my fault. I couldn't save you.
I tried to save Invisible, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to. They wiped out the team, and so now they were pushing up pretty hard. So Gambit was pushing up, Hulk was pushing up.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! With the amazing
He ulted me back.
Now, honestly, I'm not going to go out that sad, so I got to at least fight back, right? So I spotted him and then went for him. We ended up eliminating him. I still wasn't in that rage baiting mood. I felt like, you know, there's really no point to it. The game's already halfway through. So I just went ahead and continued on. There was the Hulk. He ended up transforming. Went ahead, eliminated him. My team's doing a really good job holding the point, keeping them back from capturing that first objective. And I went in to delay the healers.
Yo, every time I go for the healers.
After that, tried to help out the front line a little bit because I saw Hulk coming back.
Yo, can you leave me alone, bro?
And Spider-Man wouldn't leave me alone, but he was half HP, and it's like an open opportunity to just get a free elimination on him. So I was like, you know what? Why am I just not killing him? So I just went ahead and sent him to the spawn. But then after that, I went to fall back with my team. Just wanted to make sure we held the objective. But meanwhile, he was going through it because he ended up closing his app. And I didn't even realize.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? He rage quit? Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even try to rage bait him. Yeah. Why did he leave, bro? I swear I only killed him a couple times. What the hell, bro? Hold on. What? Did I just unintentionally rage bait somebody?
Good job.
Yo, look, I only have 7 kills. What, bro?
0 to 0. You'll need a top-notch
No, there's
team
no
to
way,
win
man.
this one.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities.
I
Cool,
literally
right?
didn't even go to the spawn one time. And this might have been the first time that we've ever unintentionally rage baited someone. And I'm still shocked. I'm like wondering, is this actually real? Did this really just happen? And I'm looking at the chat and I'm wondering, did he rage quit? Did maybe he just lag out? Is he gonna come back?
He must have been really mad at his team, bro.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
See you guys.
And they surrendered. Oh my god.
Another epic victory.
Yeah. His name is EOMM Agent, I guess. He literally was 2 and 4. He just died 4 times. That was it. And then he left.
And the craziest part is, it's like I try and intentionally rage bait some people like you saw in that first game. Oh! And we don't get a reaction out of them. They're chill, they're relaxed, but you kill a guy a couple times and then they get mad. Now, there was something that I was thinking. I was like, I don't really ever go for Spider-Man players that often. And one thing that I always hear, especially from non-Spider-Man players, is all Spidey players who auto-lock, they got egos, they don't swap, they get diffed, and they're the reason that many of them lose games. And so I was like, how about we put that theory to the test? Let's target a Spider-Man, and if they do bad, are they going to swap? Are they going to make an adjustment? Or are they going to rage quit like that other guy did? So for this third game, we're going to be going for this other Spider-Man player, and whenever I see him, I would fully focus and target him. And so I spotted him here, and then I went for him. Now, I was messing up, but we still ended up getting the elimination. He was also a little too deep in. No healers, nowhere near him. I wanted to make sure that he doesn't get the health pack, which is why I'm making sure that I'm just keeping an eye on that, because that's the only thing that would help him win in that situation. And so he pulled out of the spawn again. It's really hard to spawn trap a Spider-Man, but I just had to follow him through. And then there's also these ults that are being dropped, and so I just had to wait for another opportunity to go for him. So I saw him here distracted with someone else, and I just went for him. Now, I also noticed something else, that this guy, he's playing on controller, and that is a really hard thing to do for Spider-Man players. To be able to play Spider-Man on controller, I think is easily the hardest thing you do in Marvel Rivals. I didn't even know that he was on controller at the time, but big props to that guy. Just want to give him credit for that, because he's actually pretty good. And so we went for him here. I'm still targeting and looking for him. I don't know how I was able to use my kit over here because I thought I had initially used it, but then I saw the pop-up and I just pressed it again and then it let me. So we got the elimination. And then I just sat here and I waited for him. And while I'm sitting in the spawn, there's just bodies flying. My teammates destroying them. Wait, did he leave? Did the Spider-Man leave, bro? What's up with all these Spider-Man leaving, bro? Yeah. Bro, I barely killed him and I don't even have many kills. Yeah. And he ended up rage quitting, or I'm just gonna say that maybe he disconnected, had some issues, some lag, internet went off, whatever the case may be. But the point is, now we just had to finish this round off. And so now I can eliminate anyone. We went for the healers, got them. There was also Groot here who's pretty low. Went ahead and eliminated him. I think that this was also a pretty big team diff. My team was doing a really good job pretty much holding the point. They weren't able to move it at all, which is why he probably ended up getting frustrated. But we continued forward here, just going for anyone. I'm still in front of the spawn in case there was the chance that Spider-Man ended up coming back. But they actually ended up pushing the point and they started moving it forward. And they got momentum, used some ults, and they got it all the way up until halfway through. They're actually doing so much better. And I was able to pull someone off. They dropped a couple more ults. We now just have to eliminate who we could. Here, oh, I missed. Oh, wait for me. Wait for me. And I ended up getting eliminated, but the round ended. Now, I pulled up the scoreboard, and it looked like he came back. Now he was on Namor. And I was like, all right, he probably just disconnected, came back, and I was going to counter, but they surrendered. They surrendered, bro. He got back just for them to surrender? Are we serious? So that is pretty much how the third game ended. I said GG Spidey just to see maybe he would give a reaction, maybe he would say something. It didn't seem like any of them had anything to say at all, but these were the stats of the game. He came back and was on Namor last second. Anyways, that is it. Going on to the next game that we have. I think we're now, on the fourth game. We have these bands here, so we ended up getting a Namor band off. I'm looking around, ended up seeing another Spider-Man. Wait, did I see another Spider-Man?
If I get hit, it's gonna hurt.
We have been beefing with Spider-Man lately. And I know that we have issues with Spider-Man players, so I was like, you know what? Let's continue it, and let's go for this other Spider-Man player. We got him low, but he fell back. You're kidding me. He was 1 HP. Yeah. He's coming back. And it looked like he was coming towards me, but then he stopped, and so I went towards him. We continued the fight here, and then he fell back. I also fell back to get a heal, and then I caught him here, and then we started fighting, and I was able to get him. Now, because of that, it was early into the game. He was sent to the spawn, and so he's a Spider-Man player. I had to sit a little further out away, and I did, but I didn't see him. Music's so loud, I don't know if he went past me or not. And it looked like he did. Oh, he did go past me. He got somebody. He went straight to my healers and eliminated them. So I was like, I can't let that slide. We have to go for him. I tried to. He got healed. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Round and pound.
Why are you trying to fight me or have? What? Yeah. No. I know he's mad because what the heck was that? I don't know how I ended up getting the kill. I mean, he stood behind the pillar because he thought, okay, it wouldn't end up hitting him, but it somehow still connected. I won't even ask questions. I'll just take it. But this time, I was going to make sure that I wait for him outside of the spawn. And as soon as I spotted him, we now continued the fight. You should have used that get over here, man. I think he was doing the same sort of strategy that I was, because usually I'll let someone do the get over here and then I'll hit him with a down smash, but he wasn't falling for that, so he didn't use it. I just went ahead and used it and took advantage of the damage. Did he follow me? I don't even know. Where is he? He ran. He started breaking my neck. I didn't even know where he was at the time, and so he got to the point, but I realized something. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on, 2 meters, 2 meters.
Checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Now, although we are trying to rage bait this Spider-Man, the objective is to still win the game. So whenever there's a chance to do so, I do try and go for it. So I went ahead and just tried to move the point because I saw they were so distracted. And it was only a couple meters, so before they realized we were lucky enough to get it. But then he now moved to the new point, and I was here, and I also had my ult, so I went ahead and used it on him. Yeah. Now with Spider-Man players, especially if you're 1v1ing a Spider-Man and you end up hitting them with a solo ult, that's like the ultimate form of disrespect. And I know that he's gonna end up doing it back to me at some point, so I have to just wait and prepare for it. Oh, we're going crazy.
Is Spider-Man playing with them? Where is he? He is. Oh, he's gonna give me.
Don't mess with the amazing
Man, that trash up.
And I remember I told you guys this in the past before. I'll always try and go and jump back with my healers to make them think that this is like a perfect, oh, he can get me in 2 healers, and then I cancel
Bro,
it.
I had a feeling, bro. Where's Spidey at? Who did he swap to? He swapped the team.
I knew we should have taken the 6.
Star Hero.
He made the swap to second tank, and now he's on Magneto. Now, I saw that he was pretty low, so I went for him regardless. But the problem is, now that he's on the tank, we can't really rage bait him anymore. So now I'm wondering, should we go for someone else? So I decided to go towards this Hella.
Okay, I was about to ult. Lucky I didn't.
Now, I did have my ult, and because he's a tank, I think this is probably the only chance I'm gonna have at killing him. So I tried to pull him towards me so I can ult him, but I got destroyed.
No! All right, we're gonna go for that Hella because I think they're the ones that swapped with him.
We do need to go for someone else because he swapped to tank, but at the same time, because I have my ult, I could probably get one more kill on him.
He got behind the shield.
So I spotted Mag. I pulled him towards me to get him closer so I can hit him with an ult. He pulled the bubble, but it wasn't enough.
We still got him.
Now, this is probably the last time that I will be able to end up eliminating him because now we're going to have to actually look for someone else.
But where's that Hella?
And it was going to be the Hella that was going to be the main target now. Oh! She ended up instantly ulting as soon as she popped out. So I had to wait for the ult to finish, and then I went for her, but then she pulled out a crow. Couldn't do anything here. Had to wait for another chance. She was also with the team, so it became a little hard to get her, but she was what? When I finally got her low, she got saved.
Imagine I got that pull.
I saw a Hawkeye thinking he was safe right here, so I just went
What
for
are you
him.
doing over there? What are you doing right there?
The Hawkeye felt a little too comfortable just sitting there, so I had to go towards him. And then once again, we're in end game. Not really worried about who I go for. We just have to clear this point out, eliminate anyone we could. By this time, I ended up getting my ult again. I saw that the Mag was there, went for him.
Goodness.
Realized it's probably not the smartest thing, but he was low, so we just went for him anyway. And then there was the other. So we also had Hawkeye. The Strange was trying to hide behind the point, but we still had to get him.
Yeah, he's trying to hide.
Ready to punch.
Now, by that time, a healer
healing
came
him.
out. We ended up going for her because we have to cut off the healing supply for the tank. And so I spotted her and got a lucky tag on her, and that is how the first half ended.
Is 3,
Okay, we got to get a new target.
0.
He swapped the
Time
tank.
to switch things up.
Oh, he's still on. He's still on Mag.
I thought maybe he would have swapped back, but he didn't. They started pushing up the point very aggressively. Then I realized there was a Scarlet Witch in the lobby, and so I was like, all right, that's just going to be our target, and that's who we're going to go for. Ended up getting a quick kill on her, and so because of that, she was in the spawn all alone, and we just sat here and just waited for her. And the team was pretty far away from this point, so I wasn't really too worried about it. And so I just waited, and then as soon as she popped up, we're trying to bait the invisibility before we use a get over here, and as soon as she popped back in, I used it.
Yeah, I'm gone.
And they also had swapped the Hawkeye to a Punisher, and now he's also there. And at the same time, I really didn't want to fight him, but I guess I was going around and he spotted me, and there he was. Went for the combo anyway. I felt confident because there was like the health pack there. And then at the same time, because they're super far away from that point, no one would distract us. And then the main target came out, Scarlet Witch.
They hit it. I had 2 DPS here.
I thought she might teleport and leave because they captured the new point. And I also didn't think that I would need to help my team out because at the time I was holding 2 of the DPS in the spawn and thought maybe they would be able to hold it down. But anyways, she ended up actually coming out instead of going back in and teleporting. So I got her, went to the new spawn. Her team is still pushing up the point very hard. And so she ended up making the swap to Phoenix. The strategy with Phoenix is exactly the same. You just want to bait out that phase she has, and because she only has 1, it's a lot easier to get her than it is for Scarlet Witch. So as soon as he uses it, I use my get over here and get him. Punisher thought he was safe hiding in this corner, but he didn't know I was in their spawn, so I went for him.
Why you hiding in that corner?
Now, as soon as he ended up getting eliminated. I'm thinking maybe we could try and potentially rage bait 2 people at the same time, but then they all regrouped, so I put that on hold, went ahead and ulted. I ended up eliminating her before the ult went off, but regardless, at least we got some. Dang. And because of this, I'm just gonna follow the strategy, continue pretty much just baiting out her phases, and then going for the elimination as long as she's there. And then the mag, you can't forget about him. He's also paying attention to me, but we had an opportunity because he was all alone, and then we started going for him, but then people started piling up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all trying to jump me? All of the healers for some reason jumped down there, started healing him. First it was Cloak, then White Fox popped up out of nowhere, and then this just continued. Yo, come on, brother. But then they started coming back out. Mag is paying full attention to me, so I know that he's still interested. He's still paying attention to what I'm doing, but he's not our target anymore. Look at him. Bro, there's people shooting at you. How you looking at me? And then look at that guy. Come on. You know the rage bait is working when the DPS just decides to sit in the spawn, and they would much rather just deal damage from far away than come out with the team. But anyways, I'm just waiting. So she finally popped out. She didn't see me for a while, so she was like, okay, it's probably safe. And as soon as she came out, I went for her. Wow! He was so low. She was super 1 HP. She ran back to the spawn. He's looking around for me.
He sure those are bad guys.
And she doesn't want to come out. I got 2 people traumatized. She got bubbled by Max, so I waited it out and then went for her. He even put a bubble on her. He just ulted. Where are you going to use that ult? There is no way.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
She was 1. Okay, he got her. He got her. I honestly am so shocked that it got to a point with Phoenix where as soon as she saw that tracer on her head, she was like, no, I'm not going to die again. I'm going to ult. And then she looked around and then went for me. What the heck is happening? Wait. He's back on Hella. Should we go for him? Now, the original guy that we were targeting has now swapped to Hella, but we also have a new target, so I'm not really sure who to go for. Do we go for the Hella because we were originally rage baiting them, they were Spider-Man, or should we just go for the Phoenix now? He's back on DPS. So I thought about it. I was like, I'm going to try to attempt to go for both of them and double rage bait. I'm not very confident that I can pull this off, but I was like, we might as well try and give it a go. It took an ult for me to get the Hella, but at the same time, there was also the Phoenix coming out, so I was like, let's go ahead, get her too. We're not forgetting about you either, buddy. I went to the spawn and I waited here. The Hella popped up, started going for her, and I was in a hurry, trying to eliminate her as quick as possible. Shortly after that, the Phoenix was going to pop up, and I wanted to be full HP and have my abilities. So I waited for Phoenix. I'm trying to rage bait 2 people at the same time right now. So as soon as she popped up, once again, we're trying to bait out that phase as fast as possible, and then we're going to go for any combo. I didn't want to use my get over here because I wanted to save it for Hella, and then as soon as she popped up, I started going for her. Now I was feeling really confident because, I mean, we've already killed them a couple of times. I was like, we could keep doing this. Oh, he got me. Rage baiting 2 people might be too much for me. And I got obliterated. Didn't really work out. They started pushing up the point. My team also started ulting. Hella popped out of nowhere, so I was like, we have to go ahead and get her. Can't leave her here having too much fun. And so we went for her. Someone's hiding between, like, all these freaking clones. The cloak. We ended up finding her, and then we focused and directed at her. And then at the same time, once we cleared it out, I went towards the Phoenix in them. I should have ulted. I had my ult too, bro. I should have just used it. But I realized too late, and by then the game was over.
Victory!
Yeah, we were really going after both of them. Yeah. One we gave 17, the other got 18, bro. Yeah, God. The game started off by trying to rage bait 1 person, and then it just ended up being 2, but that is how the game went. I definitely want to give something like that a try in the future, trying to rage bait 2 people at the same time, but we'll have to wait for a really good opportunity for that. But anyways, let's go on into game number 5, our final game. So these are the bans that we ended up having. Now in this case, there really wasn't a Spider-Man, and at the same time, I saw that the DPS there wasn't really much I can rage bait. There was an Elsa, there was also a Blade. Not really people I can go for, so there was a White Fox which I decided to settle with. We ended up eliminating her, and because of that, she's now alone in the spawn. And as we talked about in that White Fox like rage baiting video, she's super easy to target when there's no teammates by. She can't teleport to anyone, and then she also doesn't have access to like her tailed abilities, so she can't really do much. Dang. Now remember when I said there was no Spider-Man? Well, someone decided to pull out Spider-Man in the middle of that game, but we've already figured out the person we want to go for, which was this White Fox here. It took a second, but at least we eliminated her the second time. With Spider-Man, you know, he's not going to back away from a 1v1 against a Spider-Man, so he came at me, and we started fighting back and forth, both whiffing tracers and uppercuts and stuff, but regardless...
I hope the next version of me I meet.
Oh, chill. We were able to get him, and so we ended up eliminating him. Now, the problem is, because I eliminated him and White Fox is about to come out, it's going to be 2 people again.
She teleported to
Now,
her.
she used her magic teammate to teleport away, and so she got up here. I was able to eliminate her and quickly fall back.
I don't want all of you.
Now, because I'm in their spawn area, anyone that sees me is definitely going to shoot at me, so I tried to fall back.
What is his problem?
Spider-Man went out of his way to chase me down, and so I'm not trying to fight him. I'm going for the White Fox, and I tried to bait him away and then go for the White Fox and ult her, but he was there.
I got both of them.
That was just unfortunate for him. If he would have won maybe for like a health pack or something, he probably wouldn't have been a hit, but I was just mainly trying to focus the White Fox.
Yo, Magic, bro, stop.
Now, I waited right here outside of their spawn, let the Spider-Man go right past me, and then I got White Fox.
Oh, you went down.
He came
hard.
back! Yeah! I don't know what's going on. I'm unintentionally rage baiting Spider-Man players left and right. I have no beef with that Spider-Man. I didn't even want to fight him, but he keeps chasing me everywhere I go. He chased me all the way to the point as well, and now he was fighting me and multiple other teammates. I'm missing everything, but we finally land something.
They got him. Oh, she's stuck here.
She didn't end up teleporting and moving on with her teammates, and for some reason...
Went down pretty hard.
I think at the time she was probably arguing or typing to her team, and so she was there and didn't get a chance to leave. And so because of that,
Yo, we got her.
she ended up getting eliminated, and she was fully staggered from her team. So she should have been here in the spawn. Problem is, I'm not hearing anything. I'm wondering, did I not make it in time? Did she quickly get
Am
to
I
leave
tripping,
the
bro?
point? And so I was
There's
gonna
no way
fall
she
back.
came out that quick, right? I guess she did.
What I didn't know, she was actually sitting inside the point and waiting for me to leave. So as soon as she heard that sound effect of me jumping down and running away, she's like, oh, it's safe. I'm gonna go ahead, come out now. Now I looked, I saw Invisible Woman. I was like, wait, I didn't see her. Let me go back and check again.
She tried to trick me. She tried to trick me. She waited until I left. Oh my god.
Now she was following a different approach to now. She was like, I'm not even gonna try to fight this guy. I'm not gonna swap, but I'll sit in the spawn and wait until he leaves before I come out. And so it didn't work out too well, fortunately for her. One kick. Spider-Man still all over the place. I'm trying to avoid him, just go for the White Fox here. And now I have my ult, so I used it.
I did not need to use that ult.
And I think it was a little overkill because I did not need to use that ult.
No, I'm out of cooldowns.
I ran out of cooldowns trying to run away, and after using all my combos on White Fox, and then Spider-Man came back. He was one shot, just went ahead and took care of him, and then the Venom popped up, and so we were like, we might as well clear him out as well since we're clearing the point.
We got him. Look here, bro. A third person now.
Now I'm still looking for White Fox because I don't know where she's at. I see her abilities being used, but then there's also Spider-Man on the point trying to stop us from capturing the second objective. And so she ended up ulting. I waited for her ult to run out, and then I pushed towards her. She was with her team, but she wasn't getting healed, so I was like, okay, we can continue. No, he got me. No. Spider-Man was trying to peel as hard as he could for her. And so anytime I would go for White Fox, he would turn around and come straight looking for me.
Bro, she's 0-10. Oh my god.
Now I feel like the strategy is at least working because whenever he does come by to peel, by then it's usually too late and the job is already done. So I don't mind
she's
it.
0-10.
So I went ahead and then I went towards her. Now she's coming out with the rogue. Once again, that rogue is also peeling for her as well. But oh my. She was a little easier to avoid than, say, someone like Spider-Man swinging and chasing me all around. But Spider-Man, he ended up popping out of the spawn. And the funniest part is, as soon as he rotated out and swung into the point, he got instantly set right back.
Did someone get White Fox? Wow.
Now it turned into one of those situations where my team ulted so far in that it was at the entrance of their spawn and they're eliminating everybody, so they're all grouped together. I went to the other side in case she would go around, but she's just standing there AFK.
She's deep over there in the spawn, not moving.
And if you look at her POV, anytime she sees me, she just stops moving. And it's like playing red light, green light. She looks at me, stops moving, sees me again, then stops moving.
Bro, White Fox, come out!
And then she popped up when she saw everyone else coming out, and so I just went ahead and ulted her.
Yeah, she's out!
As soon as she came out, the ult was there ready for her, went ahead and got her, and then we ended up capturing the point. Now, it looked like she was fed up with me, but at the same time, she wanted to play White Fox.
Yeah.
The current score
She's
is
1-13, oh my god.
2-0. Time to switch
I
things
already
up,
saying
including which
GG's.
side you're on.
Now, some of her teammates were already saying GG's at the half, and they were not happy at all. And they were also typing. And I guess one of my teammates was just watching the whole thing.
He's been watching the whole thing. You're yelling at him right
To
now.
return to action. You've got quite the impact.
What are they on?
Damage sustained.
They're still on White Fox. So it looks like being yelled at by their teammates, and that whole first half didn't really change her strategy too much. You'll notice that her entire team started making some swaps. Their strategies also changed, which you'll start noticing later.
Oh my god! Yeah!
Chicken soup.
We caught her behind the invisible woman, so that was a perfect opportunity to go for a pull, and we got her. She didn't have her teleport lucky for me, and I was able to get her.
I thought she was gonna teleport out of that.
Now this time when she popped out of the spawn, I had the same sort of idea in mind. Just go directly for her, maybe pull her or use a get over here, but she teleported. No!
Get her, somebody!
At the same time, she teleported right into that whole middle of the fight, and then she ended up getting eliminated. And so they started pushing up the point. They were pushed up pretty far, so I tried to stop it.
They don't notice. They don't notice. Oh my god, they did.
And they instantly caught on. My team started ulting to push them back, and so I saw her and went for it. She's won! Wait, that one didn't register? What the heck? I swear one of my tracers did not register after I tagged her, but it's all good. She ended up getting eliminated regardless, and then we just waited again.
How did that tracer not kill her?
Now the thing is, we're trying to go and hit her with the solo ult, but at the same time, she's with everyone, and she literally just broke my neck.
I don't know who I got. Oh my god, we got him.
Like, if you saw that, she dashed in one direction and then went the other way, and there is nothing I could do about it. No! Now they're continuing to push up. I wasn't able to stop them. I tried to pull.
She just pushed me out of that combo, bro.
This time, Invisible Woman was there to help her out, and she saved her. They did capture the first objective, but I tried to hold the point.
I'm just gonna waste a bunch of their time, bro. Ah, they're noticing.
I thought maybe it'd be a while before they noticed, but they were very quick with it.
Yeah, she's dead.
Now, me and Blade decided to dive them, and we ended up getting
Oh,
her.
and they killed a bunch of others.
We also can't forget about the Spider-Man from earlier who was bothering us that whole time, right? He was on Namor now, so we had to just go ahead and get him.
And that's for swapping to Namor.
I thought I could maybe hit her with a combo here, but she was not going to make it that easy.
Oh, she jumped over my head. Where is she? Where is she? I have my ult for her. And she wasted a teleport. Oh my god, the heals are crazy.
So now they've swapped to triple heals. They have the rogue peeling, the Namor pushing me.
Oh my god, yo, they're not letting me slide, bro. They're not letting me slide at all.
And they are not going to let that happen. They're not going to let me go for White Fox like that anymore. Now, they started pushing up all the way until they ended up reaching point number 3. And as you see here, just look at the way they're playing now.
They're like right in the center.
They're completely huddled up, making it almost impossible for me to do anything. And that is a really good strategy. But the big mistake was that Rogue pushed up a little too far out, made it now a 6v5, and so I started going for her again, got her low. She teleported away, back with the whole team here now together, and so I just had to farm my ult. Look at the way they're playing! Oh my god! I don't even think an ult could do anything. When I had attempted the ult anyway, we ended up getting the White Fox, but there was a couple one-shot like Deadpool. We got him, but the problem is I'm running out of cooldowns. Rogue is now in here. Shout out to Emma for helping me out, and then now we're fighting Invisible Woman. I'm out of abilities!
Still got an edge.
Final score, 3.
They were so huddled up with each other. But that is how the 5th game went. We ended up rage baiting her. We did really good the first half.
Epic victory.
Oh my god, I struggled. But they actually locked in, stepped it up, and in the second half, they barely ended up going negative. But that is the video. Thank you guys for 50,000. Hope you guys enjoyed the 40 minutes. I don't think I'll be able to talk this long ever again, but hopefully I'll see you guys again. Peace.